Yes, Pagani has finally jumped on the Doxa Homage bandwagon, or as I like to call it, the Dirk Pitt Homage bandwagon. Yes, I'm a Clive Cussler fan, and this review will have a little bit of watch stuff and a little bit of writing stuff. So this is the new Pagani design box. It's got a nice little leatherette texture kind of thing going for it. The opening is magnetic. It also has a little texture thing. Look at that. A little magnet. Click. When you open it, the inside, yes, more leatherette. And there is the Doxa Homage. I'm a big Clive Cussler fan, may he rest in peace. At one point, I had read everything he had written, starting with Raise the Titanic. A while back, I was reading his currently latest novel, and I just felt it wasn't as good as the previous ones. So I started to write a little critique. This little critique wound up being a 15-page handwritten missive. I started out with things like, Mr. Cussler, I think this is, etc., and it wound up being with, Clive, what the heck are you doing? So I sent it off to his publisher. A while later, I got a handwritten letter from Clive Cussler himself that said, with such an eye for detail, you should have been an editor. I'm sorry I didn't live up to your expectations. Clive. So I sent him a short story I had written and said, here is your chance to get even, Jerry. A while later, I was sitting at home, and this was in the days of answering machines before voicemail, and I always let my answering machine pick up the calls. So I'm sitting there, and the answering machine goes off, and I hear this voice. This is Clive Cussler and trying to get in touch with Jerry Kokich. I shot across the room, picked up the phone and went, is this really Clive Cussler? And he goes, yes. And I thought, okay, he read my short story and now he's going to tee off on me. And I said, to what do I owe the pleasure of this call, sir? And he said, I just wanted to let you know how much I liked your short story. As I'm sure you realize, it was pretty cool talking to a favorite author who actually liked your writing. As a side note, I expanded that short story into a full novel called Monuments of Doom. It's on Amazon, along with a few other books I've written. There's a link in the description. Please go buy a copy. I sent Mr. Cussler my copy of Atlantis Found for him to sign, and he signed it and sent it back. But with it was a page from the original manuscript of Atlantis Found. This is it, framed on my wall. I haven't written anywhere near the number of books that Clive Cussler wrote, but I have written a few, some with a small publisher, those are on Amazon, and some self-published. Links in the description.